Hello everyone, I'm Naveen. I'm one of the graduates of this 21 days MMDC spoken English course. Today afternoon, in the group, one of our learners has asked a question about his burning problems with regards to spoken English practice here in MMDC. Through this video, I would like to answer the questions in from my experience. Before we begin, I would like to appreciate the learner for having the courage to open up and ask his questions. A lot of people no, don't even ask the question, they simply stop practicing at a particular point or they remain in the same stage for a few weeks. But you have asked a question, so my appreciations to you. And let's begin with the answers. I'll be looking at the questions in my computer and then answering and answer those questions looking at my phone on which I'm recording this video. So first question here, you were saying you're feeling nervous and stumbling as you speak. I'm assuming that you are a beginner in this process, so it is normal. I would suggest you give yourself 5 to 14 days. As you practice, you will develop that confidence slowly and gradually. That nervousness will go away and you will gain more proficiency and fluency in your speaking. This would be my first suggestion. And you said having a conversation is easy, but speaking in front of multiple people, maybe as a speech, is difficult. And here again, I would like to appreciate you. A lot of people face difficulty in having a conversation. You said you are able to do that. Appreciations to you. I think if you're a beginner, other learners should learn from you. And speaking on the platform, it might be a little normal. For this, what I would suggest is write down your notes, be clear on what you want to convey. Do not have a lengthy speech in your initial days. Shortlist your message points, maybe highlight 3 points or maximum 5 points, and stick to these points and try to make sure you convey these points in the main hall meeting or in the group meeting. That should be sufficient for you until you finish at least the 14 days process here. After you go to level 2.0, you can speak a little more, and that will help you and other learners as well. Here you mentioned that you do not get feedback. That is actually intentional. Here, throughout our school life in our colleges, we have examinations wherein we write something or we speak. Our teachers will give us marks or give us feedback. What happens is, if you follow this method and get feedback, you will remain same like everybody else in the herd. Here we give room for natural learning. There are two important strategies that we practice. One is TPRS. TPRS stands for total proficiency through reading and storytelling. That is why we give you one topic every day wherein you'll research on this topic and create a video speaking about the topic. And also we have RSLW method to make sure that your learning is holistic. We will give you RSLW method wherein you increase your fluency in English communication in all the areas of your communication like reading, speaking, listening and writing. And it is not that you will absolutely not get feedbacks, but at least for first 5 to 7 days we would only appreciate the good work but not give you feedback. But later stages, after you finish your first or second weeks, you will be getting feedbacks from time to time. This will happen. But if you're a little enthusiastic learner and wants to get feedback at the early stages, you can always send your video to Amit sir, any AP expert or someone in the leadership council, and we will help you with the suggestions that you need. This is there. Do not feel like you do not have feedback mechanism here. We will give you feedback if that is necessary for you. Your next question, you're saying, I don't know when I have to stop. So, if you're giving a PPT presentation or a speech to live audience, try to limit it to 6 to 8 hours. If you're presenting a topic in the main hall or in the group, try to speak for 30 seconds to 120 seconds, maximum of 2 minutes, so that this way you can give away your points and other learners will also get the opportunity to learn. This much is how much you should speak. If you're a graduate of this course, maybe you can speak for 4 or 5 minutes, or if the topic demands, you can go a little overbound. But as a learner, stick for maximum of 2 minutes schedule. This is the answer for second question. Third question, you wrote I missed track of points and I don't remember what points are covered and miss. This happens because of little anxiety or tension we have as we speak. That is why what you should do is you should not by heart. I'm not saying that you are actually by hearting, but it is a general statement. Instead of by hearting the speech, try to understand the concept. What is it that the topic is about? What are the important points in it? It's naturally fine and normal. As you speak, you miss out few points, and maybe you can sometimes get additional points instantly and you can speak it out. That's absolutely normal. We are all humans. Maybe if we were robots, we could have stick to what we have studied, but as humans it's perfectly formal. Do not think anything wrong about it. Continue whatever you're doing. Next thing, I don't know, speed and volume. Try to give pauses at least after every sentence, or if it is a huge sentence, try to give a short pause. This pause should not be more than 10 seconds. This much is sufficient for you at this stage. But every video that you prepare, or if the video is recorded and presented on YouTube, listen to what you have spoken and do a self analysis. This way, you will only understand where to stop, where you can improve, and you can follow that. If necessary, you can reach out to someone in the Leadership Council, AP expert, or Amit sir directly, and we will help you. And you said that you have some nervousness even in your native language. The method that we have here is not specific to English. There are learners who use the same method and have learned other languages like Spanish, German, or any other languages. Don't worry, maybe you can do a similar practice in your native language and you will improve there as well. If you need more support or more help, try to reach out at individual level and one of us will try to help you. Thank you for watching. Bye.